Welcome to day 33 of 55 Days of Christ Consciousness. I'm Gina, Soul Inspired Reflections, coming here live or recorded on our 55-day journey to support you in your growth and whatever that means to you, your own inner connection to God, your God self, your higher self, integration of your Christ consciousness energies, which to me, I believe them to be qualities within us all. And it's innately within you. But how do we embody these qualities of forgiveness, compassion, and also recognize there's things within ourselves to bring harmony to? And so we're leaning on this 55 card deck called the Christ Consciousness Self-Mastery Deck, created by Amanda Ellis and illustrated by Jane Delaford Taylor. It's a beautiful deck, and some of it's based on the teachings of Jesus. But this is not to mean that it's religious in any way. So I really encourage you to go inward with these promptings and how this deck may support you in your own self-mastery, your own healing, your own inner growth, as we are all growing and feeling our emotions stretched, our mental capacities stretched, our physical body being challenged through what I know to be the ascension process. It's this inner evolution, the return of the light within yourself, and to expand and integrate that energy while letting these false beliefs, old patterns, old ways of living that no longer fit you anymore, and you're feeling the resistance to this growth in your own life, or perhaps things are coming to the surface for you that you're just like, God, I just can't live this way anymore. And that's perfectly fine, however it shows up for you. Or maybe you're desiring to be more creative and try new things and have different levels of inspiration. That too can be a sign of your ascension and growth, that you're looking to liven up your life more and be involved in life in a different way and change your own circumstances and take back remember the power within yourself, to really create the life you deserve, and not only desire, but I mean desire from a place that not that 80s type of mentality where it was like whoever had the most things wins, not the over materialism by any means, but you get to live comfortably, you get to have a flow of income, you get to love what you do, or do it with love, right? Sometimes we'll do things even things that we do have a passion for. There are aspects that we don't always like that we have to do, right? So even for me, I love doing this. I love channeling information and giving guidance to those. I hope maybe my experiences can support you in your own, and higher insights as you integrate with your I am presence and higher self. That is not always easy to do, and it's very organic, and all the energies involved are very subtle and unseen aspects to ourselves that are quite palpable and felt, right? And we can feel people in the room. And how do you work with your energetic body? How do you manage yourself? How do you manage your own energy daily? How do you recognize when you are, as some may say, leaking energy, or giving your power away? And we never really give our power away. It's we have to choose to operate differently and engage life differently, and take responsibility for how I may be contributing to draining my own energy, right? And how might I also draw back my energy and protect and sustain my energetic field. So for those of you new joining us, we're on this 55-day journey. You can visit any of the days. Basically, we're going through the entire deck, one card at a time. Occasionally, we have a supporting card that comes out, and occasionally I will draw other additional cards to bring guidance to you along the way for more insight and whatnot. So we'll just ask the deck and call on that Christ consciousness energy. And we'll call on Jesus, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Merlin. We'll call in Merlin today too. He's been around a lot lately. He's very magical. There's magic in our lives. We are magical. We are a miracle. And how might his energy remind us what we can create and do when we yield our own power in connection to God or connection to source, universe, the cosmos, and recognize that is within us all. So let's just have, what's the next card that we get to journey with today? And I just shuffle it until one card wants to pop out. I tried to do this earlier this morning, but I really felt it was half-hearted, so I'm redoing it tonight. And let's see. All right, this card seems to be, oh, we actually have Jesus today. The Jesus card. Beautiful. The number one. If for those of you that want to take time to look up the numerology, it's the number one card in the deck. And just look at his genteel face. But follow my lead is the message on the card. Follow my lead, right? And part of me even thinks, how might we and ourselves as embodying Christ consciousness become the leader in our lives? Just you on your individual self, but as well as recognizing that by you being authentic and embodying your higher aspects, you are leading others by being you, because people witness your kindness, they experience your kindness, they experience your compassion and forgiveness and ability to be present. They experience you in being able to not hold judgment or hold them in judgment. And yourself, right? This goes for yourself too. How do you show yourself forgiveness and kindness and patience and compassion, but also such an authenticity and integrity in the willingness to stand up for what is not aligned for the highest good of all of us. That, where those that may be out of alignment with greed and misuse of power, where are you standing up for that in your own life to be in your personal power, in alignment with the higher self? Not to have power over others, but to be able to have your own power over yourself and to be self-sustained in every way. And when you embody that, nothing and no one ever has any power over you. And you could still show that other person kindness and grace and compassion, even if it's from a distance. And no matter what someone has done in their life, and no matter what you have done in your life, what matters is to bring everything to the present and bring light to that and how you navigate it. And that will bring healing to others as well. So I love seeing even this image. It's like he's transparent. He's like part of everything, the sky, the heavens, the water, the lone boat on this beautiful ocean or sea. And it's all the colors too. It's that aquamarine and orange and peachy colors and some hints of purple in the white robe, and it's like all the colors are there, the opalescence, the transparency, and then these vibrant rays of light coming up through here in the clouds and the sun. The light is always there. So when you feel like you're all alone, sailing by yourself, you're not. You are never alone. None of us are ever alone. You can call on the energy of Jesus. You can call on your higher self. You can call on nature to witness you through things and ask for guidance and support and love, and to know that you are all of this. You are all the elements in life. There is no separation between you, the sky, the ocean, the earth, the boat. We are all part of each other. It's all living and breathing together. And so this is where I kind of look at his image here, and it's like fading in to nature, fading in and out, but very present there and sought out. Like you can see him and feel him. You are no different, as you are part of life itself and the universe and the cosmos. the lighter your body becomes, and as you embody your abilities and energetics and really learn how to empower your energy as you come online. And yes, your ability to work with energy and with more depth and precision occurs. Your ability for vision and foresight and bringing in higher perspective, multiple perspectives, and to embody that and then bring it into physical form through the human body is quite magical. But let's see what the deck has to share with us and what the message is of this beautiful, beautiful Jesus card. Okay, card number 1. Come and I will make your fishers of men. Come and I will make you fishers of men, was Jesus's first call to his disciples. He calls again to us, this time knowing we understand more than we originally did 2,000 years ago, and that to be invited to hold his presence and embody his teachings is a lifeline that changes the game for all who answer it. This may not be the first lifetime you have walked with him. You may have had an incarnation as an Essene or another age where you may have been persecuted, or been the persecutor for aligning to what man created wrongly in Jesus's name, be it war, crusades, material wealth, and institutions or other aspects, right? So that's like people, and they still do it to this day, where they may use God and Jesus to misuse power and create wars and discord. We see it all the time. We're seeing it right now. And it could be large scales and small scales as well, okay? None of this was his desire or wish and was distortion of all he stood for. Let me reread that. None of this was his desire or wish, and it was all a distortion of all he stood for. His message was simply to love one another as I have loved you. And now, via the living flame of Christ consciousness, you receive another opportunity and a time to pick up the mantle and follow his heart-led example, healing all that has gone before. Coming to his energy now with fresh perspectives, you are not asked, however, to blindly follow and not to question, debate, or bring your own experiences and learning to the table too. Jesus sees in you, as he saw in the first disciples, Peter and Andrew, all your divine potential and the impact you can make on this world. Not to push your views onto anyone or to use belief as a mask, but rather to take up challenge of what it is to walk through life, demonstrating all he taught for your soul's evolution and growth. If Mother Mary is the safe harbor to which you can return, Jesus is the boat and the sail that drives you on. And look at, that's the image, right? So the aquamarine represents Mary, Mother Mary, and then he is the boat. And it's a returning to love and to embrace it and give it. If Mother Mary, okay, is a safe harbor, okay. Jesus is the boat and sail that drives you on. In his set template is all the fuel you require for the journey ahead. In times of smooth sailing and more thunderous days, his light can steer, support, and guide you on. Never mocking, scolding, harsh, or unavailable, his energy is always there, day and night to walk beside you. Jesus is soft, compassionate, gentle, and wise, and offers unconditional love, something we rarely experience in its fullest expression. It can reduce us to tears as it fills our heart with warmth to all. He asks that you try to live by the strands he set to bring down the Christ light to all who need it. By simply embodying it and shining your light, he understands your human frailty, the flaws that make us all imperfect, but loves you all the same. Knowing you are doing the best you can and seeing everything that has happened and the factors that make up the sum parts of your existence. Your light and truth are not to be hidden in dusty old buildings, but out there on the street, in the shop corner, within families and relationships, and at your workplace. To be a living testimony to love, to help heal, illuminate, speak, and express it, because you are it. In his name, you truly remember that. You truly remember that. Be confident. You are a beloved child of God, a spark of creation, a unique presence that this world needs to make it whole. He asks that you never deny your greatness, you own divinity, or that you never deny your greatness, your own divinity, or all you come here to be. Instead, to set the benchmark for others to follow via your inner peace, radiance, stillness, tolerance, non-judgment, and more. So that's like I was saying in the beginning, just by being you and embodying it becomes the example. You become the leader. You inspire others through your authenticity and being in your divinity. And this humbleness, right? Remember we had that humble card. And that was the first card that popped out earlier today, was to remind to walk also with a humble heart. Okay. You're not above anyone else. Okay. None of us are. So come take his hand and invite his spirit into your heart. Here, his energy dwells, seeding your own Christ light, not looking outside oneself to find it, but bringing it home. So you have the power to bring that Christ light energy home in your own heart, activate it within yourself. It both comes into you and it gets activated within you. And really, we don't need any other assistance here with this card. Just work with the energy of Jesus. You can bring in Mother Mary and allow his energy to be with you for this few days, a week, or whenever you need it. And invite his energy into your space, into your home, into your life, because you are that energy. This energy lives within you. It's cosmic Christ energies. It lives within all of us. That's all I have for you today. Be good to yourself. Have a beautiful day. And I hope you enjoyed this really brief reading today. All right. Much love to all of you. Feel free to like and share this video. And until the next day.